through April. With the election for school board members only 8 weeks away, kgundt has learned of questionable donations to two Tucson Unified School Board members, Crystal Foster and Cam Juarez. The donations total $10,000 and are being questioned by an official in the Arizona Secretary of State's office and Michael Hicks, another school board member.
The donations are from the wife of an executive whose company was awarded a $21 million contract by TUSD 2 months earlier. Investigative reporter Valerie Cavazos digs deeper into a situation as part of kgunt's commitment to the issues important to you.
Sizable contributions, $5,000 each, nearly the maximum, went to Crystal Foster and Cam Juarez. The donor, Carly Brooks, who on this public website lists herself as a housewife who lives on Topeka Drive in Phoenix. But Carly Brooks is married to Robert E. Brooks. Both names, same address, show up on the Maricopa County Assessor's website. And Robert E. Brooks does business with TUSD. He's Vice President of Marketing with ESI, Educational Services Incorporated, a third-party company that TUSD now uses to contract substitute teachers and retired educators. And in June, the board majority, Adelita Grijalva, Cam Juarez, and Crystal Foster, awarded ESI a $21 million contract, a reported controversial mega-million-dollar deal lumped into a 42-item consent agenda approved with a single 3-2 voice vote without discussion. Now keep in mind, the consent agenda is supposed to be used for simple items, contracts that are not expected to need discussion. Back to Brooks. According to state law, companies are prohibited from making political contributions. Though ESI executive Robert Brooks did not make the $5,000 donations, his wife, Carly Brooks, did, 2 months after ESI was awarded the $21 million contract. A questionable donation, because according to state law, any person who makes a contribution in the name of another person or who knowingly permits his name to be used to effect such a contribution, and any person who knowingly accepts a contribution made by one person in the name of another person is guilty of a Class 6 felony. I reached out to Lee Miller from the Arizona Secretary of State's office, who says sizable donations, as he says these were, require the names of spouses for full disclosure. And he places responsibility on the candidates, too, saying candidates must do their due diligence to know who's contributing to their campaigns, especially checking into large donations, and voters should know exactly who is donating. And we've contacted all 4 people involved in the 2 political donations. And at this point, school board members have responded, both of them, candidates for re-election. Crystal Foster up first. I met many public school advocates last year in Phoenix, as I was there for many events during the fall of 2015. I did receive the donation from Mrs. Brooks and thanked her for her support. And from board member Cam Juarez late this afternoon. Carly Brooks did in fact make a generous contribution to my campaign. All the pertinent information is listed in my campaign finance report. I will not disparage her or anyone that wishes to legally contribute to my campaign. I'm very grateful for her contribution. I need to check out your allegation and decide whether I'm going to keep her contribution or return the funds to her. If I can confirm your information, I might consider politely returning the funds. I do not know Robert Brooks, nor did I know Mrs. Brooks was married to him. Her contribution check arrived in by mail. And we've also learned that school board member Michael Hicks planned to bring this issue up at tomorrow's regular school board meeting. We'll keep you posted on further responses from those involved and any developments in the story. Back